My name is Chris Grimes. I am the owner and operator of Mountain-Cajun Getaway, which is a nonprofit retreat home for combat veterans and their families. We allow combat veterans to reconnect to their most important asset, and that is family. And we're in Pendleton County, West Virginia. And our retreat home, we do last year 17 families we had here. The why component, I'm mission driven. I had the opportunity to be able to give back to my brothers and sisters. I have 52 brothers and sisters that don't have that opportunity. So by being fortunate enough to be sitting in this chair right here and talking to you is enough to continue my mission. It's always therapeutic for us to have a family come out here and see a change take place, whether it's in a 3-day period or a week. And when those families want to come back to us, it's an awesome feeling. It really is an awesome feeling. So the mental health aspect of it, so I can speak for military because that was my life, but trauma, anxiety, PTSD can be found in any job-related field. But the mental health aspect of it, so we utilize nature here as one of our tools. The state of West Virginia has so much to offer when it comes to outdoor recreational therapy. There's so many studies that show when families work together, hike together, fish together, grow gardens together, the outcome is so positive because they're doing something that they've never done before. So that portion of it, just having that anxiety, family trips to Disney World or to an amusement park isn't always the best thing for a veteran because it's difficult when you get put into those situations and it's lots of people, there's time crunches, where here we're very simple minded and it's very outdoor recreational. And so people are able to let that go, get off that hamster wheel, and you can see the weight on their shoulders a lot of times just fall away. And that is a lot of therapy for a lot of people. And when you start talking and asking those questions, the reason why they want to come out to this is because it's quiet. That hamster wheel kind of slows down.
My name is Blake Coyd. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I've been in the Navy for about 23 years. I'm a Navy lieutenant, LDO, which means I was prior enlisted before I got my commission. I was an air traffic controller for 14 and a half years, and then I picked up my commission in 2015. Since then, I've been on board the USS Eisenhower, in NES New Orleans, and now I'm stationed over at NES Fallon, which is in Nevada. My wife, Amanda, and my 2 kids, Madison and Wyatt, they've joined me along the way for all those years. My daughter is also now also enlisted. She's down and stationed in Miami, Florida, in the Navy also, so super proud there. She followed in Chris's steps to be an intelligence specialist. My son Wyatt, he's about to enter the 9th grade. And he's 14 years old. Chris and I first met back in 2002, 2003. I was on board USS Baton. It was stationed in Norfolk, Virginia. And from that point on, as we started chatting at lunch and we saw each other about the ship, he would go ahead and mention things like his wife's from Louisiana. And I'm like, well, I'm from Louisiana. And then we talked more and more, and then after deployment, we went ahead and started going on camping trips, family dinners, and just our relationship grew from there. My wife became best friends with his wife, Melissa, my wife, Amanda, and since then, it's been a terrific time. I was back on board the USS Eisenhower to practice going on deployment, and it's a very stressful time. It really is. So you're going a lot of time away from home. You'll come home for a weekend, then back out for 2 more weeks, back out to sea to conduct these missions, and very limited contact with the family while you're out to sea. My wife tells me, hey, when you get back, we're gonna go see Chris and Mel. They're gonna go up there to West Virginia. And I said, all right, great. So we followed Chris and Mel up here to his parents' house here in West Virginia. And immediately upon landing here, we were just taken away. The beauty, the mountains, the greenery, the trees, the tranquil environment that's out here. Couple that with the family time, the fact that you're not connected to internet, to telephones, you don't have cell phone service, it makes you really concentrate on the communication aspect within the family. And that is something that you really don't know that you're missing until you're forced to kind of communicate with your family again, and it helps you rebond, reconnect, and we were drawn here. We were addicted to coming up here and spending those weekends. So we'd come up here, we'd go up to snowshoe, go snow tubing, go walking through the mountains, go on hikes up the Seneca Rocks, and each time you realize you look forward to the next time. And Melissa always says you got to leave in order to come back. So we'd go back home. I went on deployment in 2016. Immediately after I got back from deployment, that's when Chris approached me about starting this new endeavor. And along with me, the other families that he's brought up here, that we all had the same thing in common. We all wanted to reconnect with our family. We all embraced that, and we all relished in the fact that we felt that we were closer as a family once leaving here. And I think that's what draws us back here all the time. The absolute beauty out here. Once you step foot on this property, all your stress, all your worries, everything that's going on back home goes away. You feel at peace here. The families absolutely love it here. And a lot of folks concentrate on the fact that it's the military veteran that is actually the one that's incurring all this burden. But in actuality, you know, when you leave, the spouse has to take care of the household. The spouse has to take care of the bills. They have to raise the kids. They got to get them to soccer practice. They got to get them to school, doctor's appointments. They serve just as much as the military member. They take on the same stress that the military member does. They might not be in combat or taking fire or be in harm's way, but they serve also. So whenever my family comes up here, they are at peace also. And that's what keeps us coming back. So we're looking for all combat veterans and their families. Those folks who have been tied down to the stresses of life and love getting away. This is the perfect place for you. You're going to come out here, there's going to be peace and quiet. You're going to hear birds chirping. You're going to see mountain views. Depending on the time of the year, you're going to see snow-capped mountains. You're going to see leaves falling, the changes of the colors on the leaves in the fall. It's an amazing time. The one thing that you will get out of this tranquil environment that's out here is going to be peace. You're going to feel a sense of calm once you arrive here. I've brought many friends and family out here to Mountain-Cajun Getaway. And the folks that I bring out here are constantly asking to come back. I've seen a true difference in the way that they are before and after they come here. And that's how I know that this place is magical. You want to come out here to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city, and you want to make sure that your family comes with you. You want to share this experience with your family. They appreciate it. They've served with you. They served alongside you through the good times and the bad, and this is the perfect place for a family and their veteran, is Mountain-Cajun Getaway.
So Chris Grimes, owner and operator of Mountain-Cajun Getaway. It is a combat veteran retreat home for combat vets and their families. You can reach us on our webpage, which is mountain-cajungetaway.org, all one word, mountain-cajungetaway.org. You can also follow us on Facebook, so recommend like and follow us on our Facebook page. You can hit us up on Facebook Messenger, or you can even give us a call here at the farm.